going on? So, Thriller was revenge for Off the Wall. And Sean Puffy Combs feels that he's the person to say the obvious to people who grew up during that time. Well, it was known, if you followed Michael Jackson's career, and I have to go back and rewind it, because I remember it like yesterday, and he did allude to it. He got a couple of Grammys for Don't Stop to Get Enough, another award, but they told him his album was too black to win their major awards. And with the whole thing about the Grammys being rigged and fixed, and when he came on and got his special award at the Grammys last weekend and acknowledged Off the Wall, well, it was seen as a black thing. As big as Michael Jackson was in the 70s, let's just stop from 69 to 79. He was big, always been big, but he still had like a black label as far as an artist, etc. And I remember the footage when he showed up at some award show with Donna Ross and Regis, and Kathy and Regis said, "Oh, that's Michael Jackson from Jackson 5 with Donna Ross. You look familiar." And I think he took that personal. He's like, "There will be no doubt that you won't know who I am." Excuse me. And, the thing about it is this. They told him not to dream as a black man. They told him you weren't good enough as a black man for our awards for what we have. So he came back and said the next album is going to knock him out. And did he ever? He covered all the places. Now, people debate which one was better, Off the Wall or Thriller. I love them both. Because I'm going to tell you like this. To me, they're both like The Godfather 1 and 2. And for my money, in the last 40 plus years, Stevie Wonder aside, no artist to me has hit back-to-back albums where you could debate which one was better that came behind one another like that. Because he covered so many themes and bases and styles and variations. And it was innovative. I don't care what nobody say. Because he was a whole different artist as an adult as he was as a child. And that's a fact. But anyway, Thriller was a political movement. Because he didn't just kick booty in the United States. His record hit all over the world. And I've had associates and friends, people from faraway lands that talked about that record. And that record was like, before there was an internet, that was a message in a bottle. And his voice exploded across different shores. So it was a revenge to say, hey, this black boy from Gary, Indiana, from the hood, came out to Hollywood and turned it out. But y'all don't think I'm good enough. I'm going to show you. See, and this is what's missing, what I feel with black artists, especially now more than ever. There's talent there and stuff, but there's not that I'm going to kick you in your behind, that attitude. And I tie it into Michael's associate, what he passed on to Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. Because he talked about you got to study the greats, you got to study, and you have to be driven, and you have to go for it and work on your craft. A lot of these turkeys now is happy to be spoon-fed, get some token award and grin and tap dance. But where is the statement coming from? Where is like, I'm going to show them. Now, the racist Grammys wanted to make a joke, make a mockery when his bad album came out. He gave the best performance that night, tore the stage up. But that's what old school did. You can keep your whack awards, I'm going to tell you up on the stage. And how they did them. But they couldn't deny what Thriller was. They couldn't deny it. Because it was too powerful, too massive, too strong. And a black man vowed to get revenge. And the racist Grammys and the racist music industry hated him ever since. Because he bought the publishing, he owned his masters, and he did it his way. Had the world on the string. Because he had that kind of talent, drive, and ambition. But also he made a political charged statement. Y'all think I'm too black? Y'all think I can't beat you at your game? I'm going to show you. That's what is missing. So how would you like to have a Thriller as a revenge to already a great classic album? I'm going to tell you something. Imagine having retired after Off the Wall. He's legendary. He's one of the greatest ever. But he said, I'm gonna come back. That mindset in life, especially when you're dealing with racism on any form of level, and that drive is something that tells you that, hey, I'm gonna come back and think and be bigger and make a statement. That's what it says to me. It was a strong statement because, again, they said you too black for our pop charge. It'll never work. Your video, all that, it'll never happen. And he turned the mother out. So that's my take on Thriller being revenge to Off the Wall by Michael Jackson. Feel free to leave comments, thoughts. Hit the subscribe when the bell rings in the video. I look forward to hearing takes on this. And I will say, especially the African American artists out here coming up now, step your game up. Learn from Michael Jackson. Learn from the King of Pop. Drop the mic. Out.